Hey guys, how's it going? It's AdamaSanguine and welcome back to Oberland Station. Today is the day that I get to show you this fantastic build, but before we do that, we gotta turn in the mission and let them know they're safe for another day.
Easy living, this ain't.
Were you able to clear out those ghouls?
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? That's great news! Friend, feel free to use our workshop anytime you'd like.
All right, awesome. We got that turned in, and
Seems to be growing
potato
well.
plants. Yeah, there's not much here. Oberland Station, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Well, you know what? We're going to fix that. You know what I do, guys. But before we do that, let's take one quick look around and we'll see how it was in the beginning. You guys have seen a couple little peaks that I've done, little buildings that I made. But if for those that haven't been keeping up, you are in for a fantastic treat. So sit right back and let's take a look. You guys are going to love it. All right, and welcome back. So yeah, Oberland Station 2.0, guys. What do you think? And it is a beautiful day for a tour. So yeah, there's a lot of things to see, a lot of things to show you. Beautiful, wonderful things. So obviously, oh, look at there. See, even got the timer to work on the security light. That turned out well. Thank you so much, Paul at School Zone, for showing how to do that. Yeah, so a couple people asked me why I don't show my wires, or if I only use the Wi-Fi glitch. So for you guys, I actually decided to build my own power lines and put those up for everybody, and my own turn those into light posts as well. So yeah, everything is wired just like it should be. We're going old school with this one, but at the same time, wanted it to make it look really, really nice, and wanted to also make this train station actually look like it originally was built in here. Into the station, or excuse me, just so I'm so happy. This turned out beautiful. So one of the new things that I'm going to be doing for this video, guys, is at random. I'm just going to grab random items for you. This way I can show you what everything looks like without the crosshairs up, but at the same time, for those that know that I place everything by hand, and those that don't, you'll see throughout. I'll just grab random stuff here. And yeah, this is man, I really love how this turned out. I wanted it to make it look vanilla. I wanted it to look scrappy, but I wanted it to look nice. I don't know, it just everything flowed and went really well. My muse for this, take that. My muse for this video, or this build, was a combination of Diamond City and Megaton. And yeah, wanted to make it look like a little Hamlet. And no, not the Shakespearean play. Yeah, this is awesome. So yeah, there's my sound technician. Took a cue from Sardeliac and actually have my radio antenna actually aiming right back there at Sanctuary Hills. So that's fantastic. So yeah, again, I wanted it to look like it actually was always here, and we just added on to it. You guys saw the first video that I did. Oh, and this is our radio room. Operator sits back here sometimes. You guys know that I did the little hidden base up here on top, or the little hidden player home. So I figured it would be a nice little railroad safe house up here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Look, gorgeous view up here. Look at that. Just overlooks the water. Gorgeous. I didn't even plan that, but it turned out really well. Again, so this room here is actually going to be a so if you walk in here by mistake, if you don't know what's up here, you'll just see this random stuff thrown in here, and you say, oh, it's a storage room. Yeah, look at that. Turned out nice. And look at that. No ribs on the walls. Was able to cover those up. Again, that was by fusing the two walls together. Thank you, Red Rocket TV, for showing your mod review. So that gave me that idea for that. This turned out awesome. So, Sadie Jane, so this room's for you. And this is a gorgeous little hidey hole here. Yeah, it's a gorgeous room. I love how those paintings turned out. There you go, Shekador. There's what it looks like with the curtains up. Sheklador. He's got some good suggestions, that guy. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, and we'll close that up here real quick. Burp. Yeah, and you know, you saw the Mr. Handy there, so there's his box that he came in. Got a beautiful waving flag there. Oh, hello, lady. Teehee. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yeah, and here is for you, Vault Girl and Ice Stella. There is the ugly little shack again. I told you I didn't destroy it. I left it up for you. It is now a doctor's office. This is the caravan wait station. So when they come in, they get to hang out here whenever they come in at night or in the day. And there is the Todd head back there on the back wall. He's in every one of my builds. And for those raiders that happen to come in, yeah, they get free food and water if they're nice. But if they don't, they get a plasma flamer to the face. Yeah, you look nice today, guys. Take your stuff and go. I was able to actually get those conduits in there. Again, that's a little Sardeliac trick that he showed on one of his builds. I think that looks much nicer than just putting them straight directly on the wall. So here's the original room. Didn't change a whole lot, but these walls and ceiling actually glitched in very easily. So that was pretty awesome how that was. I mean, nothing really too fancy about it. If you're using just a standard half walls, you can get them in there with I think a rug glitch too, but it didn't really take much at all to do that. Little sitting area back here, which is down below. I didn't want to do any little tricks to get in there, but yeah, that's awesome. You guys know you can get into that little room down there, but didn't do that for this build. Again, I wanted this to look like a small version of the opening when you first come in through the causeway of Diamond City. So yeah, this is gorgeous. Love that. Got the lighting up. It just covers the you know, lighting looks over the posters and the paintings. Look at that. Carrot blossoms turned out really awesome. Looks like you know, like I said, when you first walk into Diamond City the first time, just as this a cleaner, much cleaner version. But I didn't have to scrap any trash. The only thing we got rid of was the crop planter in the center of the settlement. Yeah, it's awesome. So here's the ugly shack. This is now the doctor's office. Primarily, she just sells Kims. But you know, why make her look like a standard doctor?
Not today.
I don't think so. We don't need anything today. Thank you much, ma'am. But yeah, we don't need to make her look like a standard doctor. Why can't she just be a standard wasteland chemist or a standard wasteland doctor? Why does she have to wear a jacket, or a coat rather? And these brain fungus and the fever blossoms, the carrot blossoms, these look gorgeous at
Seems to
night.
be growing well.
Nice. Awesome. So here is this really awesome bathroom. I love how this turned out. It's just basic, nothing much to it. But yeah, I figured, why do we have to have a short little tiny little bathroom? Look at that. Even got a nice skylight in here. Who says we can't, right? Nice. And back here is stuff. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, occupied. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was anybody in here. I'll let you to it. My God, that was freaky. Awesome. So here's our scavenging station. That turned out really awesome. Love how that looks. And this is actually my little condo that I put. You know, you think that I would take the railroad house, but nope. Oh, yeah, nice little walkway up here. This turned out really well. I'm glad this went together so well. Just put a standard, you can actually just put the platform right on top of the Diamond City shack. Pretty awesome. Just build up on top of it, and then I just added in the pillars around it. Went in very easily. And in the night tour, guys, I'll be going and collecting all the Nuka-Colas. So you guys know that by now that I always place the Nuka-Colas at random places where I think they would look nice in the build at nighttime. So we'll grab those and see if I can find them all. We'll make it a nice little Easter egg hunt in the night tour. Awesome. So some of the things I am recording the night tour separately, obviously, so that will make it not fun. And there's Davy's Stash version 2. Got that right here for Mr. Davy. Thank you, Mr. No Respawns. Awesome. And this is the guard station 3. Decided not to put it down below, left it as a standard sitting area or a hangout area, but I think this looks nice because there aren't really any spawns on the back per se. But love my little walkway here. This turned out really awesome. And then, of course, zoom, zoom, goes right back down here to guard station 2 and guard station 3. So again, we don't get a lot of spawns back here. But yeah, this is a nice little sitting area for them. So I put the sitting area up top instead. Awesome. Guard station 3. Turret here watching the back, just in case, because the spawns are right over there next to the workbench. That's so you get the raiders that spawn there. Sometimes gunners and the super mutants and ghouls will spawn on the backside. Oh, there's my guard. I wonder what she was. Awesome. And you guys saw the picture that I posted on Twitter. Here is the chicken coop. This turned out really great. And I was kind of thinking that these silk blossoms or silk beans would actually look like feathers. But you know, you could also think that they're something for the chickens themselves to eat. Awesome. And since the camera is already on here, so take a look at this, guys. Here is the armor. He also sells power armor. This guy pimps out his stuff. This guy is a mad genius when it comes to power armor, so he sells a lot of good junk back here. How's it going, buddy? Nice. Yeah, there's the T51. Again, every one of my builds got to have T51. And here's their winterized T60 for you. Awesome. And did a nice little bit of a custom job. Real super, super easy difference there to their armor bench. Nice. Awesome. And here we go. Le Alpha Romeos. Or Romeo. Alpha Romeo. Awesome. And take a look at how it turned out back here, guys. We got a nice little fantasy garden for them. This is probably my, this and the weapons store. It's my favorite. Sometimes when you get the plants this close together and you're glitching stuff on the floor, you do have to get good and close so you can pull those out. But of course, this is an edible garden. So, nice. Everything's, well, not everything, but probably about half of this stuff can be eaten. But again, you do have to get up on there. Good and close. Get the silt beans out of there. Nice. And let's see, it's got some more glowing mushrooms there. And back here, we got this nice blight from Far Harbor. Awesome. I really love how that stands out at nighttime. It's just so gorgeous. Little garden gnome here looking over everything. Little sitting area for those guys that just want to relax at the middle of the night. And of course, in the dining room back here, we have a nice, another skylight. Awesome. Love how that turned out. And this is just a standard doorway, but we managed to glitch in a window there. It's a warehouse window, obviously. And let's see here. So again, as I said, everything is hand placed. You can grab anything off the shelf, including the plates. And all the stuff on the walls, again, that is all hand placed as well. Everything on the counters. Nice. Ooh, someone left that knife sticking out back there. I'm going to have to fix that later. Gotta do these dishes too, guys. Guys, you need to do these dishes, please. I'm trying to show some nice stuff to these good people. Yeah, this is just really awesome. And there's the Nuka-Cola love, because I love you all. And let's see there. Oh yeah, another Nuka-Cola. I think that's a Nuka-Cola quartz there. And she's got her 44 Magnum at the ready, just in case of a raider attack. And different flowers there. Nice. And my hubcap mirror. Awesome. Yeah, this is just my new favorite. You know, again, everyone is my favorite, as I always say, guys. Nice. And back here, we have got Spaldings. So basically, he is a big competitor for Arturo over in Diamond City. They don't get along too well. You know, I asked Arturo about it. He didn't, really say anything. So I don't know if he's playing games or Mr. Spalding is just trying to pretend. But yeah, it's a little bit of a thing going between those guys. I don't know. Nice. I don't know if I can get that one out of there. No. Again, when you put it too close together, sometimes you can't get those out of there. So I love how these little turned in. If these were wooden, they'd look better, but I still like how they turned out. The idea was sound. And there you go, Mr. Spalding. How are you, sir? Nice. Oh, some grenades. I'll take that later. Thank you, sir. yeah, these display. I decided to put the glass. We had the extra space on the sides, so we decided to turn those into display cases. In the night tour, I'll be able to show you this a little bit better, just because the glare from the sunlight tends to get in the way. Oh, new Pill of Victory back there. Handmade rifle. Alright, and you guys know that I stock all my cabinets and shelves and stuff like that. And I figure every weapons dealer sells guns and has them on the wall. Why can't this, nice, you know, get the rifle rounds in here. This is our energy rounds. And then in the third one over here is just the handgun rounds. Nice. Yeah, so why can't they sell turrets as well? That's what I was actually thinking with that. Nice. And some explosives. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Yep. Everything again is filled up, guys. So I hope you don't mind if you like how I'm doing this tour, where I leave the crosshairs off. As long as you take my word for it, we are good. But you guys saw my load order. I do not have OC Decorator. I have OCD, but not OC Decorator. Alright, guys. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for the day tour. Let's take the night tour. I am AdamaSanguine. I love you all. I'm out.
Good day to you.
Honest work gets.
are you?
Yeah?